Joining us now on the phone is pro-democracy activist from Hong Kong, Joshua Wong. He was in the crowd of protesters at the airport earlier. Joshua, talk to me about, we've just been discussing what the aspirations are of the protesters. What's your main complaint and what would success look like to you?
We urge government to terminate the extradition bill that still exists, to stop police brutality, and our cause for free election will never stop. We just hope to elect our own government instead of being manipulated by Beijing. The leader of Hong Kong should represent the voice of people instead of be the puppet of communist authorities.
Mainland China, Beijing is saying the protests are being compared to terrorism.
State terrorism is what experienced by Hong Kong people, especially when riot police indiscriminately fire 2,000 tear gas to ordinary citizens, journalists, first aider, and protester. One young lady joined the protest, result in permanent blindness. Even she didn't use any kind of force. That's why people gather at Hong Kong International Airport, hope to let the world to know that Hong Kong, as an international financial center, already eroded and transformed to a police state.
You talk about the extradition laws. There are a lot of people who say, for regular people, extradition laws, something that would extradite somebody who's been charged with something to China, doesn't feel like something that the regular population would be all that concerned about. Talk to me about why this extradition law has gotten millions of people out into the street. What is it, a guy like you, what are you worried about with respect to the extradition law? Is it that it's just the tip of the iceberg and China will impose other laws?
In Hong Kong, we believe in rule of law. In China, they believe in rule by law. And that's the reason for us to join the strike. And in Hong Kong, such a city with only 7 million people, on mid of June, 2 million people, 25% of population joined the strike already, and it showed the summer of discontent. It's time for government to terminate the evil bill that still exists, and that's why people peacefully gather at Hong Kong International Airport. But riot police with those China spies suddenly stormed into the airport, and the clash happened. The fundamental problem is, where is Carrie Lam, the leader of Hong Kong, just stay behind of those riot police and keep silence and do nothing?
Josh, you are physically safe right now. Are you concerned about your personal safety? There are threats that military action could be taken.
I've been jailed for 3 times, being locked up in prison. We're strongly aware that whether Beijing will send PLA to Hong Kong to clear the protests, never say never. But our determination and courage for democracy will never step backward. We are just asking for the fundamental right. We hope to vote in the election. That's the right enjoyed by U.S. citizens since last century. And that's the basic and fundamental right. And we will not put aside our demand on it. That's why, no matter what kind of decision they make, we continue our battle. If they send PLA, economic damage might result in red capital tycoons criticized on Beijing authorities.
Joshua Wong, thank you for joining us. Joshua Wong is a protester joining us live from Hong Kong. Hey, MSNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there and click on any of the videos here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more MSNBC for free every day with our newsletters. Just visit msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up now.